Victor jerks awake with tears stinging his eyes, his arms still clinging to a ghost. Another dream, he realizes after a few panicked moments. He swipes the moisture away. Another blasted nightmare. More like suppressed memories, struggling to get out. He hadn't thought about what happened when he was just a little boy in years, much less dreamed about it. But these memories, disguised as nightmares, had been terrorizing him for weeks. Ever since. Speaking of suppression, he ruthlessly does the same with all the emotions that well up inside of him whenever he thinks about Dawn. She is out of his surveillance for the first time in 15 years. Fear and rage would consume him if he let himself think too long about that. He also has to mute her father, Darrell, laughing as he congratulated Victor for doing his job for him and turning Dawn's love into hate. That was after he revealed that almost all the things Victor had accused her of had in fact been a fabrication made up by a DEA agent willing to do anything to make his sting a success. Even use his unknowing daughter in his plot to take down Victor's father. Before that moment, Victor had lived in the past. He'd done terrible things in the name of revenge. Until a month ago, he thought Dawn's misery was the only thing that could make up for his father's death. But Darrell's revelation had thrust him unceremoniously out of the past and into the present. And the present, to borrow a word from his American-born cousin, Phantom, sucks. But this is only temporary, Victor reminds himself. Fighting back the encroaching sea of remorse and regrets, he slips on his wedding ring and puts himself through his usual morning workout, adding extra reps to his strength training to make it much more brutal. You can fix this. You can fix this. You can fix this. Victor chants inside his mind as he hits and kicks a punching bag with weights strapped around his ankles and wrists. You can fix this. You can fix this. You can fix this. He makes that vow to himself as he showers and gets dressed. It would be like that game of hers he refused to play 9 years ago. Operation Good as New. But this time, it would work. He'd restore them to how they were in Japan, before he ruined everything with 10 unnecessary years of punishment. He looks at the guy in the mirror, the one who has dark circles under his eyes from another piss-poor night of sleep, and missing the woman he pushed away so many times. You have to fix this, he tells that guy before making his way downstairs. The alternative, letting her go? He can't even bear to think about that. Luckily, Han was able to arrange a meeting with Luca Ferraro for today, and this meeting will be the first step to getting Dawn back. Victor ruthlessly focuses on that as he charges down the stairs to the dining room, where their in-home chef has set up the usual breakfast buffet for Victor, Han, Phantom, and any staff and Silent Triad members who happen to be on the premises. However, it was an unspoken rule that only the 3 dragon heads were allowed to avail themselves of the buffet before 9 a.m. Phantom is already at the table when Victor arrives, eating one of those massive breakfasts favored by Americans. "Hey, cuz, what's up?" Phantom says through a pancake-stuffed mouth after Victor joins him with his own relatively light breakfast. Just a bowl of congee and some milk tea. Not for the first time since Han arranged the meeting with Luca, Victor wonders if Phantom is up for the job of acting as his translator at this crucial event. Of course, Victor would prefer his chosen brother. But unfortunately, Han still hasn't returned from Hawaii.